afternoon. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Okay. So this is American food is better than Thai food. Ma'am, please introduce yourself and the topic.
Hiya.
Go.
Hello, my name is I am the first representative from Group 3, and today I'm going to talk about how American food is better than Thai food. So basically, the American culture is so-called individualism, which will focus on time. As the saying goes, time is money. So most people will simply eat food that is simple food bought in preparation process and eating. Therefore, the famous American food is fast food. But do you know all the American dishes? Just because you are familiar with KFC or McDonald's doesn't mean all the American food is all about chicken and fries. Many healthy American dishes will be definitely great for your diet. For example, herb chicken masala, sloppy joes, kale salad, or collard greens. Furthermore, nowadays, healthy option is available. Modern fast food isn't just about burgers and fries. Several restaurants provide you with healthy options on the menu so that you can meet your health and wellness expectations. The grilled chicken wraps can be as low as 340 calories. Some of the fresco items at the taco bowl are under 350 calories. And usually, the main vegetable in American dishes is corn, potato, tomato, onion, celery, and broccoli. All these are rich in nutrients and good for your health. Additionally, there are many healthy ingredients that you can use in your meals if you want to eat something sugar-free or fat-free, such as low-sodium seasoning, sweet starch, canola oil. All these can be replaced with the traditional ingredients, but you can use the same recipe. Don't you think it's a great way to cook healthy dishes by yourself, simple and fast? American food is simple, quick, and doesn't require much equipment or high-technique cooking skill. Meanwhile, cooking one Thai dish costs over an hour, and not to mention many ingredients and materials. Not anyone can cook Thai food, but I think everyone can cook American food. And if you don't want to cook by yourself, most meals that are served at a fast food location are delivered in just minutes. You can get in, grab a meal for the entire family, and get out in 30 minutes or less than 30 minutes. So now you may think that Americans have obesity problems. Is that come from food? I would argue that the cause of obesity comes from many factors, including unhealthy eating habits, lack of exercise, and stress. And according to Best Living Test Bangkok, Thailand also has a high prevalence of obesity. Many Thai dishes contain ingredients that are high fat and high calories. For instance, coconut milk, som tam, which is high sodium, and have a high level of calories and fat. Consuming too much coconut milk and eating carbohydrate-rich diet can result in weight gain too. So American is not just about cheese and fry. If choosing appropriately, American food can be healthy, fast, simple, and cheap. That's the reason why I think American food is better than Thai food.
Good.
Thank you.
Okay. Group 4.
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, start.
Hello, my name is Praewa from Brooklyn. Okay, so you just said about how American food is better than Thai food. I don't really think so. For me, I love both American food and Thai food, but I don't agree with you that American food is better. Even though American food as well as fast food is sound great because it's convenient and cheap. But do you know how dangerous it is? Because of their weather is quite cold, especially in winter. So they have to eat food which keep them warm in the cold weather, like cheese, meat, butter, or egg. On the other hand, even if it keep them warm, but it's full of saturated fats and calories, and you will find that there are ingredients which use it in the fast food. Now do you see it? Although it's convenient, but finally you will end up at the hospital for sure. Because they lead to obesity impact on cardiovascular and digestive system. Moreover, they are adverse effects on the nervous and reproductive system. I can't find any benefits of American food except it's delicious. Okay, now I'm gonna talk about our Thai food, which has many interesting histories, and every dish have a different origin. Thai was an agricultural society, and the capital of Thai at the time was located in the center of country, which is abundant enough to cultivate several types of crops. Some Westerners came to Thailand because of economical reasons about resources in our country. It shows us that how abundant Thailand was. So that's why our Thai food is better, because we have been using vegetable for cooking and remedy, seeing that it has many useful properties. And our recipe that's passed down from generation to generation were created for keeping themselves healthy. So we can assume that Thai food is good for your health. So the first one of Thai food advantages is good for your health. Because our Thai foods use many ingredients from herbs which have many healthy properties, and they are used in pharmaceutical industry. Thai herbs which used for cooking have many health benefits such as garlic, which affect blood pressure, digestion, and cholesterol. Lemongrass, healing stomach problems and preventing the common cold, or coriander, which is not only good source of dietary fiber, but also packed with vitamins and minerals. So I can say confidently that Thai food is better than most of American food.
Hey. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Hey. And go.
Hello, my name is Amika Yensamut. You can call me all Precious. From what I had researched, we found out that Americans now have a different way to enjoy their meal. From what we have seen, they have been trying to adapt it. They have been trying to look into different culture and trying to adapt it into their own cooking by making them breakfasty and use more vegetable or herb. So therefore, more people are concerning about their health more. So that makes them want to eat healthy. That's why they create new American foods, which is a new food for 10 people wanted to eat more healthy. And if we're talking about different methods of cooking in Thailand, we barely have that much to talk about. Most of the dishes here are boiling them or stir-fry them. For example, Pad Thai, where they just throw the ingredients in there and stir-fry them. And in contrast with American foods, they tend to have more variety way of cooking, like how to make French fries easier and more time-saving by cooking them in the oven with a small amount of oil, which makes them crispier and quite similar to roasted potato from England. And this method only needs 2 pots to clean up, which means it's healthier for you too. Well, you know, Americans have an abundance of foods, affordable, overall, and among the world's safest, thanks in large part to the efficiency and productivity of American farm and land family, as well as seafoods that is recognized as one of the best in the world. For example, Alaska. Alaska has clean water, so that is good for the fish. As a matter of fact, that's made all their fish are higher quality and taste better compared to Thailand's. In contrast to Thai foods, you can find the contaminations in food or something that's unhygienic, such as not wearing a glove or not preventing food from fire. That means America has higher food safety standards than Thailand food standards. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Okay.
Yes.
You ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. Go.
Hello, my name is Pocky from Group 4. Generally, Thai dishes have different kinds of flavors such as sweet, salty, sour, and spicy, without using any artificial flavoring, which is made of thousands of chemicals to make food more savory and tasty like Americans. It neither provides any nutritional value nor health benefits. Artificially flavored substance can cause negative effects on human health. For example, nervous system, depression, allergies, and many other symptoms. As mentioned on the New York Times website, it even can affect the prevalence for synthetic flavors, but the real taste of the food in case of people who get used to consuming artificial flavoring food. According to the IgnoriStandly.com website, although FDA allows food that contains sweeteners and emulsifiers to be consumed in the United States, an American nutritionist, Marla Colton, and her husband, Dr. Jay Colton, traveled to more than 100 countries to explore that more than 150 ingredients and foodstuffs are banned outside. Unlike Americans, Thais adopt herbs for enhancing the flavors. Thai herbs are not only well known for health benefits, as we mentioned earlier, but also naturally provide flavor to the dish. Mostly, how ingredients being chosen depends on the weather. Winter melon, portobello, and cucumber are popular for the summer season due to hot weather. They provide human cooling effects. Basil and garlic, as well as high-calorie vegetables, are popular for the winter season. American food like hamburgers and French fries have not consist of any cooling and heating vegetables, so consuming American food cannot achieve a better body balance for sure. Last but not least, Thais prefer having a meal with family and friends. This helps to improve more conversation and connection between family members and leads to a better relationship. On the contrary, majority of Americans prefer fast food because of inconvenience. They appear to have less time have meals together. This can cause a drift apart in family. Due to less communication, members appears to don't understand each other. So to speak, consuming Thai food can help improving health and relationship, while Americans cannot.
Done?
Yes.
Okay. Tungpank. Okay, are you ready?
Ready.
Okay. Go.
My name is Tungpank, the speaker team from Pocky. Today we're gonna talk about American food and it precise. We all know that one of the well-known food from American is fast food, which is pretty convenient, fast, and easy for people nowadays when you have to run to get to daily routine in time. People who need more time if compared to Thai will find that it's not easy to carry and eat because most of the food is pretty difficult to eat while you are working. Variety of food in American culture, or most of the American food is fusion food. Fusion food is a food taste that creates a new and fun way to enjoy the food by creating a dish that gives a new twist to the everyday. We have people lifestyle and constantly changing there for a perfect and worse. To the lifestyle of people nowadays, because in addition to breaking out of the way of living in the past, it also reflects an uncurate modern lifestyle. Fusion is a way to substitute and create variety and work to an exciting one. For example, New England clam chowder. The hearty soup is concocted with clam, potatoes, onion, and milk or cream, which lend the chowder its signature richness. And white color, the blue was believed to be introduced to northern states by either French, Nova Scotian or British settler and was a staple in the region diet. This is another strategy that can help expand the consumer base as well as to increase the world of product and service creatively. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Report, speaker 3,
Yes.
4.
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
A little bit? Okay. Go.
Well, you say that
fast food is better for people who live in a hurry life. But do you think about the calories you get after eating fast food? Well, so let me talk about calories after you eating. Do you know that almost American food gives us a lot of calories because of fat, sugar, and sodium in each food? According to American Heart Association, humans should get sodium no more than 2,300 milligrams per day, but American food gives us more than that. For the first, it can cause us to be edema from eating a lot of sodium. And sorry. A lot of sodium in all of American food. According to American Heart Association, humans should get no sodium no more than 2,300 milligrams per day, but in only one dish of American give us more than that. Fat from cheese, oil, and butter can make us fat and also make us get complications such as dyslipidemia, which is caused from fat attack in our blood vessel. About eating a lot of sugar, we can get fat and also it can also make our skin look horrible like an old man. Because sugar decreases elastic collagen in our skin. The elastic collagen in our skin can make our skin look younger. So I have researched about how many calories we get after eating American food and found that American food gives us calories more than Thai food, such as tacos. It gives us 225 kilocalories per piece, and McDonald's French fry in 113 grams give us 330 kilocalories per piece. But how about in Thai? I'm not telling you all that Thai food doesn't give us a lot of calories, but you can choose the various and delicious food from that. For the example, Tom Yum Goong give us only 65 kilocalories. And about sour curry, in Thai we call Gang Som. It gives us only 28 kilocalories. Don't you think that is amazing? So that's why Thai food is better than American food for sure. Thank you.
Okay. Now, conclusion. So, Pam,
Yes.
please, conclusion.
Yes. So, to my dear friend in group 4, don't stereotype American food as fast food because it's not. You say American food are fat and high in calories, but I already say that American food is not only about cheese and fries. You are just familiar with fast food restaurants, but in fact, there are many healthy choices. If you want to eat vegetable, we have salad. You can choose any vegetable as much as you want. You only mention about fat and calories. Why don't you mention sodium in Thai dishes like som tam, tom yum, or gang som that you mentioned is high in sodium too? And not to mention the fact that American food is fast and easy to consume and also available in most of the area in every country. You can walk out of your house and you already see the fried chicken restaurant. So you may say that American food contains high calories and fat. Eating too much may be not good for your health, but we would argue that the cause of obesity is not only eating, and we also have many healthy choices for you to choose. And so there are many ways that you can choose to enjoy eating American food along with maintain your healthy lifestyle. So now that we came all the way to the last part of the debate, I hope you guys have been enjoying this so far. Thank you.
Thank you. Good job. Okay. Now, who's next? Praewa. Okay. Praewa. Conclusion, please.
Okay. Even though proposition told us how American food is better than Thai food by talking about leaves of American food, which is good for your health, but I think most of people choose to eat the fast food more than healthy American food. The evidences can show us that Thai food is still better. with 3 big benefits of each ingredient: quality of calories and protecting your health from diseases. On the other hand, most of American foods can lead to many physical issues, for instance, obesity and cancer. Moreover, they affect your health, such as your face, your hair, and your nail, or your cardiovascular and your reproductive system. These symptoms are caused by artificial substance calories and saturated fats in the ingredient, which used in fast food industry. Because in America, they have to use those things for stimulating appetite, but what they add to their food aren't secure. They are full of substance causing detrimental effect on your health. On the contrary, Thai food composed of various flavors, smell, and color. By using no ingredient which harmful to your health, all of what I just said can bring from Thai herb. If you want to cook a food which color is yellow, you can distill this color from Thai herb called cumin, which has many benefits to your health. If you want to cook food which has various flavors, you can use ingredients that planted at your backyard or other ingredients from the nature. It assures you that what you're gonna eat is absolutely harmless. We don't have to use artificially flavored substance or synthetic color substance because we can bring them from Thai herb or any vegetable, which bring you about many benefits. Additionally, most of American people underestimate their calorie intake. Although it was tasty and convenient, but an amount of calories and saturated fat can cause you heart diseases unexpectedly. Americans choose to keep themselves warm by eating unhealthy foods, although they can use heating vegetables like spinach, beetroot, or carrot to keep themselves warm and healthy. But most of them choose to buy fast food from the drive-thru and eat them contentedly. Thai food may be not convenient for anyone who have to rush all the time, but it's good for your health exactly. Moreover, its complexity of cooking make you and your family have meal together, so it will be nice time to talking, editing with your family to make you closer. Why fast food can do like this? Because it's created for people who don't have time to do anything. You will see that all of them are low calories and good for anyone who eat it. So you can assure that Thai food won't be dangerous for your health and better than American food for sure. Thank you.
Very good.
Good job, guys. Okay.
I'm gonna turn off my microphone for a minute to discuss with the administrator about what. Okay, so hold on. Okay. The winner is both teams. It is a tie. You both did a beautiful job at answering each other, arguing each other's points. Amazing. Very, very good book.